Prison Stories 101. We got him right back.
You wanted to clap for Prison Stories?
No. Again, wine is preferred, man. Yeah, there you go, man. We got him back in the building, Terrance Gangsta. And I got to say, TG, you know, you are like a fan favorite on the channel, man. I think it's maybe what you putting down is so real that people just gravitate towards what you say.
Let me cut you off. I'm the people champ. That's why I'm, you know. Yeah. Now let's go carry on.
Yeah, what made you such a great orator, such a great storyteller about, you know, your life in the system?
Oh man, it's a good question. Just my style, my finesse. Yeah. You know, you gotta take it easy. And with me knowing with my old age, I can't rush like I used to, so I gotta take my time and make sure how my boy Dewberry say, is they picking up what I'm putting down.
There you go.
Yeah.
The way you tell these stories out in the free world, were you talking like this while you was in there? Were you was part of your thing storytelling while you was in there?
No, in jail ain't no friendly Bob stuff. In jail, you know, some people, you know, we be segregated. We all in our own homeboy stand, you know. But no, I was trying to get out of prison. I was in the law library. Man, let me tell you something. I ain't know nothing about no social media when I got out here. But I know when I'm looking at the camera or when I'm talking, so in my mind, there's a bunch of women listening and watching. So I'm putting down, you know, because the women be choosing.
They do be choosing. So, so your motivation a little bit is the women that's out here.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting because, you know, the time you did, you know, you did damn near half a century or a quarter century. I apologize. Did you ever feel like you had a best friend while you was, like someone you could say that was my best friend while I was in there?
Yeah. I had a brother, black from Carolina. I am in touch with him to this day. Good dude. Toffee from Philly. Good brother Jamil from Philly. Hanif from Philly. I had some good, you be seeing, he be on social media a lot. Jihad, he from New Jersey. Yeah, man, I done had some Moon, my partner Baby from Pensacola. I done had a good bit of people that.
His name is Jihad?
Jihad, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay. Was he Muslim as well?
Yeah, 6'4", big. He be on social media now. He have a YouTube channel, Instagram, and all that.
Oh, you gave him a little game, or he just?
Well, he had one at first. Yeah, and I helped him out, gave him some stuff, but you know, he doing his thing. He go, yo, Concrete Chronicle Podcast. That's the name of his channel. Yeah.
Outside of best friend, from your knowledge and your memory, who would you say was the most deadliest inmate that you met? Like, not saying he has a lot of bodies, but the person that his ability to possibly take a man's life was so effortless. Did you ever know someone like that?
Plenty of them. Joke. In federal prison, it's different from being outside, because in prison you got to either know how to fight or push the knife. So you got guys that can't fight, and that's what they live for, to stab somebody. So that's easy. Like, I've seen people kill people that been soft, but they just hit you in a certain part of your body and it's over for you. So I would be wrong if I just pick this, point out one person, then I'm gonna have other killers gonna be hitting me. Man, what's up? You playing with me, man? You know I get out. So, man, but it's a lot of them, Joker.
As you got back into the free world, when someone says prison rules in effect, what does that mean?
Man, that could mean a lot of things. Prison rules in effect mean is there talking about federal or state again? Like I said, I know what federal rules, you know, you gotta run with your homeboys. They want to see your paperwork. You know, some of them will tell you, don't hang with this crew, don't hang with these guys, don't do this. So then if you're in the penitentiary, like when they pop the door 6 in the morning or whatever, 5, 6 in the morning, one of your cell is gonna, one of us, me and you cellmates, one of us gonna step out the cell while you get yourself together, and I'm gonna, you know, post it up, and then you gonna step out and I'll get myself together, but we gotta have our shoes on. You know how, let me tell you what messed me up when I come home. Seeing these people walk around with the clogs and the slippers on. Man, you ain't none of that in the penitentiary. Nah, for real, you gonna have them shoes on all day and you gonna be up all day. Now you got some dude might slide in, I'm gonna go take a nap right quick, hold me down, you know, watch the cell, whatever, but for the most part, man, you up all day in that penitentiary, bro. Because anything can pop off.
Wait, hold on, so wait, why? What's stopping you from saying, let me just get some rest? Like if a person says, I want to be lazy today, I just want to sleep through the day.
Man, somebody might be getting killed while you sleep. Somebody might, or say for instance, Louisiana and Texas get into a fight. Joker decided to go take him a nap today. We know you from Texas. So when you in there laying down, you're an easy kill.
Oh, damn.
Because this is what I never understood. Say for instance, me and Dewberry got into a fight.
Yeah.
And he knocked me out or beat me up, broke my jaw, whatever.
Yeah.
My homeboys are upset from Louisiana. They might see you at the Michael. You might not know what's going on. They might steal off on you or stab you or just because you Dewberry home because you from Texas. I never understood that why they would take it out on somebody else. And because I always be like, if I get into somebody, I'm gonna stab them, hand them my bit, I'm going, y'all clean it up. But if somebody attack one of my homeboys because of something I did, I mean, if it's a homeboy I really like or cool, I'm like, man, he did him dirty. But sometimes I'll be like, okay, you got him, you ain't get me. I'm being transferred, I'm gone. So dudes will retaliate on your homeboys. People like, it's crazy because me and you never knew each other from the street. We both just from Texas. And if somebody from Texas do something, they gonna attack one of us and feel like we got our
just to say we got a Texas dude.
Yeah.
So don't be sleep. Don't get costly. Yeah, you can't get no rest, no beauty rest.
Now when you go down to the certain mediums, lows, camp, yeah, you go get your rest there. That penitentiary, I be on point.
Was it more fightings than stabbings that happened while you was in the feds?
Yeah, of course. Because you got guys that gamble, we call it, they say, man, you gambling on your butt. That gamble a lot, don't want to pay, or go to the store man, meaning the store man in the unit, like he might have a bunch of stuff in his locker and he, 2 for 1 and whatever. So you got some dudes that'll go to the store man, run up a bill, don't want to pay it. You got some dudes might skip a line and dudes might say, man, that's a problem. Might walk, bump them. It's just behind the TV.
Yeah.
People fight behind the TV. People fight behind sales, like it's called real estate. Like these all right here might be all Texas sales. All this might be Louisiana sales. So you come in there, this our sale, you can't come in here. It could be one man there. It might be empty, but your homeboys got to find you somewhere to stay.
Goddamn.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of politics.
Is it normal for someone to have a fight and then be cool with the person afterwards? Like,
Yeah, you got some dudes that'll fight and they'll dap it off. I just never been one of them type of dudes.
Yeah, to lose a fight and like dap it off, it just seems kind of like, nah, crazy. Bro, you supposed to kind of get your
Let me tell you what I always say. I always tell let me tell you, it's crazy. I always tell anybody that I ate food with or went to the store and exchanged comments or whatever, or somebody I was just real cool with, I always say, listen, if I ever say something that rub you the wrong way or you get upset or something happening, don't never tell me, let's go to the cell and fight. Because if we go to that cell and fight, I'm never going to be your friend again because you might knock me out. You might knock my tooth out, whatever. And even though we shake hands, you going to always be like, boy, I got knocked Gangsta out. Boy, I did this. And they're going to be laughing. So I never believed in that kind of stuff. Y'all go catch the cell. No.
Have you seen someone, boom, somebody get the best of somebody and they cool, kicking it, a couple days later, they dapping up? Have you seen someone lose a fight and then like they back cool with the dude? Yeah, that happens a lot. You got homeboys that'll fight. Like y'all might be watching the game or something and Saints might be on playing Cowboys and somebody might don't like something, what was said or what happened, and then the homies get to fighting or go in the cell and fight one-on-one and it's over with. Or you might have somebody else that might disrespect somebody from another state and they might be like, look, man, he disrespect my man. He want to see him one-on-one. If the guys feel like they compatible, like same size and weight class, whatever, go ahead on in there and y'all been in. Yeah, so that happens a lot. You did Fez. Fez, a lot of people come from a lot of different places. Does when you get in a car, does gang rules still apply in the Fez like that? Like Crips, Bloods, GDs, BDs, Vice Lord, does that still apply? Like, yeah. How strong is it as far as just happened them shot calling the spot? It's a guy came in there in the pen. He was a Blood. This happened in 2 spots. One in the pen and one in Yazoo Medium. The guy in the pen, he told him, yeah, I'm Blood, but I ain't gonna function because I ain't with that right now, I'm short. So they called a meeting on the yard. And it's mandatory. If you a Blood, ain't no such thing as I'm chilling right now. They called him to that yard. He didn't come and they went in there and stabbed him up. They hit him up. He came up. He went back out. Then he came back up.
breathe again. But they had him butchered him bad. Just when I first heard that black stuff, right? So I'm in my cell one morning. It was another situation like that. And this dude was from Texas too. He was a blood from Texas. So the blood from Brooklyn, the Bronx, or one of them, he coming out wilding out. So him and the little dude, they came in our unit. They caught him in there asleep, beat him up. They didn't stab him, they just beat him up real bad, bust his eye, bust him up real bad. And the dude was like, black. I was like, what he shoot the gun for? But if you come there and you let them know you're a blood or you're a cripple, they see tattoos on you, they're gonna want you to rotate with them. And if you don't, you gotta get off their yard. Now, I do know this here with GEs, some of them, when you come to their yard, they might know, you don't count? Nah, I don't count, all right. Some of them, their actions, they don't count with them, and they, all right, well, you're on your own.
Yeah.
You know, I saw a dude come there from Florida. He was getting money, going commissary, but he was like, I ain't no homeboy time, I'm on real dude time, so I ain't running with no car. And Jack boys watching him, and they went to Florida, call, hey, y'all homeboy? Nah, he by himself. They robbed him.
God damn. He robbed. After he gets robbed, does he get with somebody after that? Like, let me get with somebody.
No, sometimes dudes will rob you and run you off the yard, tell you gotta go, because they know you might try to seek revenge.
God damn.
One of my homeboys, actually, I didn't even know him. He was in another pen, and he used to go get the heroin, and he come and dudes ran in the cell on him and hit him up with the razors. He had the razor, I'm not. He tried to cut them up, but they had They stabbed him on his face. He had to go to the outside hospital, and he came to the pen where I was at, looking for me.
Damn. For what? He home?
Let him know I'm here. Yeah, homie, I'm here. You know, because because if I'm on a yard, whatever yard I'm on, I'm gonna make sure I got all the knives. But I learned this from an old head, Jesse Cade from the Calliope. You don't get every homeboy a knife, because he taught me, that same knife you get to one of your homeboys could wind up in you. And what I mean by that is, let's take New Orleans for example. I'm from uptown.
Yeah. So
you got homies from downtown, night walk, right? Say for instance, me and one of my homeboys for the night walk, we real tight. We eat down each other locker, cooking food, going to commissary, holding each other down. We good, right?
Yeah.
But if somebody come to the prison with the guy for the night walk that I'm hanging out with every day, and they from the same neighborhood or they hung together, right? And say if me and that guy get into it, who just came there because he might say something crazy out the way, or I just don't like his style, and me and him clash and bump my head. If me and him get into it, the one that I was eating with before he came, they know each other from the street, so he gonna give him the knife. But this is people. This is really his. We just from the same city, we gotta hold each other down.
Right.
These guys come up in the sandbox together, shoot marbles, playing top together.
Come on.
So he gonna give him that knife. So that saying, because and the reason why I speak on that, because in Pollock, it's called Pollock, but Pollock in the street, that's the penitentiary in Louisiana. There was some guy from Shreveport worked in Unicor, and he had made some knives, about like 200, 250 of them, passed them out to Louisiana guys.
Damn.
And the Shreveport guys was getting the dope in and bought it, and the New Orleans guys was feeling like, boy, you ain't breaking us off. Some of them want to get high, some of them, feel like they're entitled. So it was a clash that happened on the yard. Man, they went to war, stabbed each other up, and they was the same, one of the homeboys who from Shreveport who got the knife, who made the knives and passed them out to Louisiana car, was one of the ones who got stabbed too. So it's like, you gotta be careful who you give a knife to, no matter if y'all in the same car or not.
I mean, how many people got knives?
Everybody got knives, Joe. That's like a pistol in the feds.
So just assume the man next to you got a knife.
Let me tell you how they should be doing. Like they may have a basketball game in the gym. Dude might have his knife tucked in his shirt. So you know how you might raise your shirt up, you want to wipe your face off or something.
Yeah.
But you gonna see the knife. Or that's how, like out here, how guys got guns on. They might raise their shirt up to show it's like in prison, bro. They got 2 knives on them, knives. So you don't flex with the knife. Yeah.
God damn.
Because people scared of that knife.
That's up close and personal. Yeah. Do you have to be like a good wielder of the knife? You have to be like a good Game of Thrones with it. You got to be like, I got to be able to swing this thing.
Sometimes, because you got some people, once I pull a knife out, I done seen so many guys run, be scared. So
it's a goddamn knife. I mean,
yeah, but my motto always been, if it's one dude, coming to me with a knife, that's both our knife. We gonna share that knife. That's just always been in my mind. No, but then, and especially, and what's gonna make my confidence more, I'm not gonna run. Because when you run, that's what I saw a dude that happened to do. He grabbed my sheet, just was hitting him so much the blood was all that. So he's slipping on his blood, trying to dog them. But if you come to me with a knife and you won't have it tied up and you ain't, that's both our knife.
So what's supposed to happen the moment you use a knife? Are you supposed to get rid of that evidence, or you keep it and like I'm gonna take it up?
No, we keep it, boy. We ain't on the streets. We gotta keep them knives, boy.
So you do your work and keep it.
Yeah, because it ain't like they're gonna go do some what they call that
forensic files.
Yeah, no, this knife here's the one because he got this shape on his stomach. Nah, man, we butcher them boy and put them knives up.
Damn.
Yeah, man, nobody throwing no knife away. I flushed my knife though. I did. I stabbed a dude, and because it was like it was like that copper, like aluminum like, but it was kind of sturdy. I hit him, and then I didn't want to get the shot for the knife, so I took it and bent it, flushed it down the toilet, but I still got the write up for the knife.
So you didn't have it. We assumed you had it.
Because they saw me on camera when I stabbed him. I stabbed him on camera.
Well, I hate to get all, just get detailed with it, but
well, if you hate it, why you doing it?
No, I got to because just for the young people that's in there trying to fend for their life. Were you trying to go for kill shots with a knife, or were you just like, I'm gonna just poke you?
No, you always go for a kill shot at the time because at the time you want to make a movie, you want to set example that don't play with me, right? And let me tell you, it is crazy because this at the time I'm trying to go home, and one of my Muslim brothers was claiming a table, bro. And he was packed up, ready to go to another prison the next day, and he claiming a table. And the dude was bigger than him, and I was trying to stop him, but that stuff got out of hand, and they had like 17 stairs, long stairs, so the big guy stole off on him, and I tried to run up there to stop him, but he fell out. As we fall, I'm trying to hold him, but I'm blum, 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 and now they got mad, and I said, I'm gonna kill him. So I ran, got the knife, and I stabbed his co-defendant. So they was on a floor fight, and when he saw me, he was down, and I went stood over that man, and I stopped. Because I was like, man, if you kill this dude, you got a life sentence for murder in the Fed versus the life you already got.
So it wasn't because you grew a conscience of the man's life. It's because you thought about
I
your
need to get out of prison because I'm gonna be stuck with this life sentence.
Damn.
Yeah, because it's like you see how this floor is here. Just imagine all the inmates out the way against the walls, and just me and him in the middle of the floor. He on the ground looking up, and I'm standing over like this. And then his co-defendant snuck by me and punched me in the jaw.
Oh, because you hesitated.
Yeah, because I had froze and his co-defendant come snuck. But he had to do something because if we all in the same unit and you my co-defendant, I don't do something, then some homies gonna want to beat you up when they see you. Because they feel like you ain't help.
Damn.
Man, I don't never want to go to prison. That stuff got so much crazy stuff going on in the prison.
Man, see, I mean, how you even like out here normal, man? Like it sounds like you went through the shits.
I seen a lot of stuff. Yeah. And you gotta keep in mind this, like, when you go in a compound, you got a bunch of homeboys that just wild, can't think. They just wildin'. So if you a people's person, they might pick you to speak for them. Like, for example, when I first got there, we got a homeboy named Cat Eye from the 7 Wall. He had a cellie was from Alabama, and the cellie used to use up, like, Cat Eye didn't call home that much, so his cellmate that was from Alabama had a girlfriend. Them guys in jail, they be still holding on to them girls, and they be want to call. So the little money Cat Eye to get in, he'll still have it on his phone, but the dude will put money on the phone too to use. But once he run his money out, he might go into Cat Eye money. Yeah. So they get mad. I had just come in here to fight. I said, man, what's going on? So, and that's here goes prime example. You say, do they fight and shake hands? These were cellmates. One from New Orleans, one from Alabama. They got into a fight right outside the cell. And then went back. I told my home, I said, what? I said, he ain't gonna leave? They say, no. I say, man, where I'm from, if somebody fight, one of us got to go.
Yeah.
But it happened again. So this is the time we was waiting to get a package. So I had just sent for some homies, like, y'all come down here, come handle it.
Yeah.
So 15 of them made it in the unit. It was like 30 of them in the stairway and about 20, 30 of them downstairs looking up. Man, they came in and beat the dude up. So it's a dude named Big Mighty.
Yeah.
Big dude too. He had came to the New Orleans dudes. He came to a dude named Lala out the 6th Ward and a dude they called himself Calio. He said, man, who's speaking for New Orleans? He said, Gangsta. Now, mind you, I wasn't even speaking for them. I just got there.
Yeah.
So, look at, what is his name? Lala come on, he said, Gangsta. I said, what's up? Came to my unit. Because I was upstairs. He said, man, Big Body want to holler. Big Money won't holler at me for who's Big Money. So I go downstairs. I kept 2 plexiglass knives on me because you got metal detectors you got to go through.
Like plexiglass.
Yeah, I love them plexiglass. So I go down there. I was like, "What's up?" He said, "Man, you gangsters?" Yeah. He said, "Oh, you speak for New Orleans?" I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" He said, "You the one call that hit on my home?" I said, "Yeah." He looked, because he a big dude, like about 6'4". He looked at me, but I got 2 knives on me. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 homies walking with me. You by yourself. You know, we gonna deal with you. He was a big boy though, but
yeah.
I was just through in that spot, right? But we had other homies like Johnny Graham. Another homie named Johnny was there. Harron Darrow. We had a few other homies that was there that speak up, but the youngsters catered to me. The youngsters, because when I got the cigarettes from the officer, I would give to the youngsters. Here, go get your money, right? Go hustle. Go fill your locker up. When you make some money, come back and score from it. Well, the other homies be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna front you a pack of cigarettes. You owe me $150."
I hear that's how it works. I hear about state prison, especially in Texas and situations, the youngsters do not respect the elders. Oh, is that different for the feds? Like,
yeah, that's really different. Yeah, because the old heads be the dangerous ones in the fed. Them old heads don't play, and them youngsters know that. But now I would say this: the youngsters are crazy too in the fed, but they know at some point they gotta listen, because what's gonna happen is the old heads gonna get together, or it's gonna be some youngsters that's gonna be different, and be like, "All right, get him out. Yo, he doing too much," you know. But I've never seen. Yeah, no, he deceased now. He got into it with an old head and chased him with the knife. No, the old head chased him with the knife, and when he got out, he went and stabbed the old head co-defendant up, and they all from New Orleans.
Got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, got it. It's a cold world.
I live in it though.
Let me ask you: have you've gotten free? There's stories that, and then let me know if this exists. There's stories that there's been boys in the penitentiary, men that play with other men, that play with other boys, and they got out here in the free world and try to hide that and be with a woman, have kids, and like other inmates would be like, "Nah, you was in the penitentiary doing the hellacious shit."
Well, I would say that the last part I never seen. The first part, of course, that's normal. Guys in there messing around, and that's what I used to always say. Like my homeboys and other guys, like you'll be cool with somebody that's walking around. Like you got some people that will walk around with the homosexual, holding hands, or the homosexual holding his pocket. They walk on the track. You're like, "Yeah, this is my boy." And the homies would be cool with that, but you would be mad with a rat. You want to run the rat off the compound. And I'm like, but they both kind of the same. But I should be like, yeah, but you got guys that'll be in jail, mess around, and go home and get married, and because they feel like, boy, that was in jail. I leave that alone.
Yeah, I was going to ask. Yeah. Should that be like, hey, that's not even, they shouldn't even tell nobody. Like, that was my jail life. He ain't got to know about all that shit.
Well, you got some dudes that'll say, "Oh, you know, he met with them boys," or if the dude liked the broad he with, the female he with, he may be careful, man, he would mess around with them homosexuals. But here's the thing: women on the street don't care, or they might listen, but they looking at it like, "Well, I'm messing around with him," or they might already had sex. You know what I'm saying? Unprotected sex. So and then some women be thinking, "Oh, he hating on him because he might look better," or he hating on him because he got money. So sometime on the street it'd be a little hard unless you got the dudes that take a picture with the homosexuals, or dudes, now they got these phones now, so you can, "I got you, boy."
I got you.
Yeah, I got you.
You can't hide, nigga.
Yeah, but
you weren't in there with the phone situation happened. I mean, you were, but you said you were scared of the phone.
Yeah, I was scared of the phone.
Yeah, someone had a phone next to you. You ran there, like not ran, but you.
Yeah, I don't want. Yeah, get on, beat it. Because I've seen 30 to 40 people get a write up one time behind one cell phone because they would all use the phone. Some dudes rent their phones out. And sometimes the same number that I'm called on this cell phone in my cell be the same number that be on that wall phone. So I might call my girl or my mother, somebody, "Yeah, what's that?" Da, 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 da. But then if I run out of minutes, it's just give us 300 minutes. So if I run out of minutes on the wall phone, let me use that cell phone and call my girl. So now if them people run down, if you don't erase that number, and the people run down and grab that phone, everybody number who in there who's not erased, you gonna get a write-up. 100 series shot too. That lasts only for about 10 years.
I mean, but then when nobody you just really want to call though, like, man, I just can't.
Nope. If I can't call you on that phone, I don't want to talk to you.
Goddamn.
Yeah, man.
It's such a.
That wasn't that serious for me because I was like, I can't afford no shot because I had went 10 years without a shot. And then I caught the stabbing, and then I got caught with a 10-inch shank in my cell.
That 10-inch.
And then they hit me with this. All right, mind you, I ain't had no good time because I had life. So there was like 60 days. Take 60 days good time from them. By me not having good time, but we having life, they say disallow. So in my mind, when I read this write-up, I'm like, yeah, okay, they try to take 60 days, I don't got it. And they say disallow, so disallow means don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, but so what's this?
No, I looked at the dictionary, that means hold it until he get it and then take it.
Oh.
I said, what the world, what does this mean? Why this on here like this? Oh man, because I had a white guy, he used to read the dictionary, so I started reading and going there, learning words, reading and just studying stuff. No, because one time when I first come to the Fed, I was writing a letter and I had asked somebody, I said, how you spell in cursive? Because I was in the eyes trying to find in cursive.
Yeah.
So the dude like, nah, bro, it's cursive. We just say, do you know how to write in cursive? So while we said so, we think them words go together.
Did you know how to write in cursive?
Yeah, very well. And somebody else asked me that the other day. They was like, I said, you know how to do this? Like, no, it's kind of hard.
This is like a dying art. They don't teach that in school no more.
Oh, yeah, that's
You said, yeah, you got through it?
Yeah.
Were you a well-read man in prison? Like,
yes.
Where you got to the point where you started offering books to other inmates, like, hey, you need to read this. This will get your mind right.
Yeah, this is what I should do. You got 3 days to read my book. I'm gonna write down who borrowed, because people get the book, put it under their mattress, give it to their seller, give it to their friend, and your book get lost before you know it. Somebody else got the book and they got their name, and they like, man, that's my book. I might have that book. So, man, I done read so many books like Stand at the Scratch Line, Echoes of a Distant Summer, like the Beholder, the Pale of the White Horse, something. It's like all kind of little theory books, hood books, religious books. You name it, I done read them.
Which way did these books help you? Like, they just pass time, or they actually helped you manipulate people or something? Or
I passed time with them. This is why I never read 40 Days of Power, because when I first, and shout out to Wendy Day, she sent me that book like twice. I opened the first page and I saw the first thing I read, I was like, man, I do this already. Like, we know how to keep our enemy close. So it's like certain stuff you know, you be like, and I'm hearing people talk about the book. I'm like, we do that every day in our hoods, you know, in here. We running game and we know to do. I say, man, I ain't about to read no book.
Some people have been put in the positions you've been in life to where you had to actually apply those rules in life. So did you ever meet any inmates that was just so green? Like, you know, you had so much work put in.
Yoga, I hit a dude for 200. Well, not just me and two other guys. We beat a dude for $225,000 in the federal system. I had $44,000 on my account at one time, and I got in trouble behind that.
Yeah, got you.
But
was it because he was green? I mean, like, how green was he?
Yeah, he just was green. I mean, we had him sending. I might be like, look, bro, we're gonna get you out of jail. We're gonna get you out of jail. We're gonna wipe you're gonna have your state record clean. We're gonna have your federal record clean. Yeah, we're gonna need $25,000. All right, don't worry about it. What y'all want? All right, send $7,500 here. Send $7,500. We just like, and he
hold on, wait, bro. Bring that back. You said y'all are inmates. Y'all are in there with this man, and y'all telling him we're gonna have you out of here.
Yeah,
and you ain't got yourself out of there.
Right.
But you gave this man hope.
I got black and white joker where I got in trouble behind it. They were trying to. My prosecutor.
See, you in here.
Yeah, she went as far as trying to get me charged for that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Was he hopeful though?
Man, look, this is how we doing, but it's bad. Because he might be watching, he might be trying to get me, man. Right. So in the prison I was in, people get legal mail. When your lawyer send your mail, so that means they got to open it in the back there by your counselor, your case man. I forgot who won or what that you get it. But they're gonna put your name on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
I have Terrance Williams, I have my registration number. They got a legal mail written on there. They're gonna take a piece of tape and tape it on the door. The door they tape it on, that's the door we go in and out to go outside to the rec yard, child hall. Well, we got to go outside the dorm. Yeah. They're going to have it there because they know that's where all the traffic going in and out. So we would write my name or write my partner's name on there. We got legal mail, so he would think that's the legal mail, right? So we would already have the fake motion typed up and fake paperwork typed up that you're going to be getting out of jail. One time I had sold. I messed around and sold what I'm talking for $4,500. I know you want this. And let me tell you what's crazy, bro.
Shoot.
His people wasn't stupid. His people was doing research. But so happened the prosecutor name where we were picking to put on here, One of them was a real prosecutor, but it was just in Shreveport.
Oh, God, you using a real man?
Well, we didn't know, but so happened when she grew, and I was like, well, you know how they have a joint task force. You might have regular NOPD, ATF, DEA, FBI, they all are coming together as a task force. So I'm like, yeah, this a big case. So they got prosecutor coming from the West. I mean, you know, from in Louisiana though, like because New Orleans is the Eastern District, so you had a Southern District, Northern District, you know, stuff like that. So, but man, there's plenty of green people in prison, not joking.
Nah, come on now. It's,
plenty.
It's horrible.